Happy Wednesday. Arizona's 3 home runs trumped Seattle's 2 in a 10-3 Diamondback win last night. The home team got out to a 4-0 lead before Seattle got on the board in the 5th with back-to-back home runs by Randy Arozarena and Rowdy Tellez. D-backs responded with 5 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and it was pretty much a done deal from there.
Down the line and fair. It's headed for the corner. Alec Thomas coming into third. They're going to wave him home. Corbin Carroll, he's going the distance. He's going for speed. And he's got the RBI triple. First pitch swinging. Out to left, Arozarena. Backpedaling to the track. Here comes Corbin. RBI for Perdomo. It's 2-0 Diamondbacks. Gurriel struck out in the second on a dicey call. Lourdes launches one, and there it goes. Goodbye, Gurriel. Number 10 for Lourdes, and it's 3-zip. Naylor gets into one and drives it to right center. Rodriguez after it. Canzone won't get there, and it's in the pool area. Mariners catch a break as Perdomo will have to stop at third, but Naylor's got an RBI double, and it's 4-0 Diamondbacks.
High fly ball, and this is cranked all the way out, way back there. What a moonshot, Randy Arozarena. That is a sight for sore eyes. And the Mariners are on the board.
The bottom half for Randy Arozarena is what enables everything in his top half to work. This is impressive. He got that foot down and was straight on time for that fastball.
This is pitch number 8 to Rowdy Tellez. Deep fly ball. This is drilled way back to the pool, and it's up there above and a splashdown. Tellez, number 10, back-to-back jacks for the Mariners in the 6th inning, 440 feet later. All that loud contact now starting to generate some runs. First Arozarena, then Tellez, and the Mariners within striking distance.
Gabby to left field. It's on its way, and it's gone. Well, the bullpen has been in tatters. The injuries have been piling up, but they have answered back with offense and defense tonight.
Boy, big loopy breaking ball that stayed up at the top of the zone, and Gabby just blasted it out of here to left field.
That's an answer back right there. They've scored in 4 consecutive innings. They now lead at 7-2. Moreno's 5th of the year, a 3-run homer.
After trying to salvage the final game of the series and the 6-game road trip, Seattle returns home Friday to host Cleveland in the first of 3 games over the weekend at T-Mobile Park. Well, the Mariners didn't lose any ground in the American League West because Houston also fell yesterday to the White Sox 4-2. Texas bombed the Twins 16-4. Angels edged the Athletics in 10 innings 2-1. Well, as the Seahawks swung from OTAs to minicamp this week, the media focus has turned to Sam Darnold. Darnold signed with the Seahawks in free agency during the offseason when Geno Smith left for the Raiders. Coach Mike McDonald says it's been fun to see Darnold take charge of the offense and position himself in the team's hierarchy.
Sam is a great feel for the offense right now in terms of like growing every day. So you can feel the growth, you can feel the improvement, the confidence that we're doing on that side of the ball and that we're growing, and it's exciting to work with. He's a heck of a competitor, and this time of the year it's hard that with all the competition periods you're trying to create a bunch of situations where there's technically a winner or a loser, but you're really trying to just get great situational work where you're making great decisions, and we're doing that on both sides. But those are fun periods to when you feel his competitiveness, and really all 3 quarterbacks, you feel their competitiveness and just the sense of improvement every day.
Of course, the barbs are flying both on and off the field between Darnold and his teammates. Wide receiver Cooper Kupp says he's still trying to figure out Darnold off the field.
Quarterbacks are usually pretty good golfers. I heard he's in a little bit of a slump right now on the golf course. Did he? That's nice of him to come up here, and it's confident. It's confident. You like the confidence. I don't know. I mean, he kind of has a childish taste, like palate. We went out to dinner and he's talking. I mean, I don't know. I don't trust him yet with the food recommendations or things like that. Which again, quarterbacks I would have expected a little bit differently, but everyone has their own thing.
Well, it sounds like there's a story there.
With the Powell thing?
Yeah.
I mean, he said he wanted to go to dinner. I was like, perfect. That's what sounds good. And I mean, it just the recommendations, kind of the way it came off was like he wanted to go get some, fries and chicken strips. And I was like, look, I have a 6-year-old. I can bring you his food. We can go. I'll go. I can bring that, and I'll go eat something good. So yeah, that was. But it ended up being fine. Like he ventured out and was like, okay. He was at least willing to try some stuff, and it seems like maybe I may have misread him. We'll see.
Safety Julian Love says Darnold picked up on the trash talking quickly, although he comes at it from a different angle.
I mean, the first OTA, you guys weren't out there. The defense just picked up where we left off in terms of just chatter. Guys are just talking every play, it seems like, to the offense. And some of the new guys are probably looking like, okay, kind of set the tone and they kind of knew what it was. And then, yeah, Sam just has some stuff to him. I changed my verbiage on that one. He has some stuff to him. And Coop, he grinds. He's just a worker. He's a workhorse. He's going to do it. But Sam kind of has some of that little swag to him. And he has ability. And so he's making us better.
What does it sound like? Is he talking smack back to you?
It's like dad jokes. It's like kind of those type of kind of jabs. But you can tell, okay, he has some fire to him. He's used to kind of being around the guys, or around the boys. He's just, he's not a square type of guy. He's cool. He's cool with dishing it back a bit.
After leading Minnesota to the playoffs in 2024, Seattle fans hoping Darnold can do the same with the Seahawks. A 4-run third inning was enough for the Apple Sox last night to knock off Kamloops in a final 4-3 to start that series. North Paws took an early lead on Connor Clark's RBI double in the top of the first. Wenatchee responded with the third and RBI doubles, in fact, back-to-back by Brady Bean and Kyle Panganabin. They added one more run in that inning before it was all said and done. Blake Sandvik worked 6 innings on the mound for his second victory of the season, allowing 1 run, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts. 2 teams play again tonight at 6:35 at Paul Thomas Senior Stadium. Andrew Lamb drove in 3 runs for Bellingham as the Bells jumped out to a 5-0 lead in the first 2 innings and went on for a 5-3 victory over Bend at Joe Martin Field. The Bells and Apple Sox are tied atop the North Division standings, both at 7-3. Raul Fabian Jr. hit a walk-off RBI single in the bottom of the 9th to lift Nanaimo over Victoria 8-7. Andrew Ivey also contributed in the win with a 2-run home run for the Night Owls. James Brock and 3 relievers held Kelowna to 1 run on 5 hits with 6 strikeouts to give Edmonton a 4-1 win at Elk Stadium. Portland improved to 10-0 with a 13-2 win over Walla Walla. Pickles right fielder Josh Schleichert continued to rake, going 3 for 5 with 3 runs and 4 RBI. Neil Jansen and Kyle Bittner hit solo home runs for the Pippins, but not enough. They fell to Ridgefield by a final 4-2. Will Stickney's 2-run triple highlighted a 4-run second inning for Marion Berries in a 5-3 win at Cowlitz. Port Angeles was led by their leadoff man Taylor Kirk in an 8-4 non-league win over the Seattle Gumbaroos. Kirk was 3 for 4 with 4 runs and an RBI to lead off for the lefties. NCWLIFE Channel will be out at the ballpark tonight, 6:30 game time. 6:30 pregame. Join yours truly and Brandon Schmitten with all the play-by-play as the Apple Sox take on Kamloops in game 2 of that 3-game series. That's Check of Sports News. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Wednesday.